Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back. You are watching Marvel live at New York Comic Con 2017. I'm Ryan Penagos.
And I'm James Arthur.
Yeah, welcome to this Skybox. Yeah. I'm Lorraine Sink, and we're joined by Ashley Eckstein from Her Universe. Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that we get to talk to you because I wear your clothes all the time. Oh my gosh, Her Universe is the best. But okay, let's just start at the beginning.
It's a very good place to start.
Her Universe, the mission statement is crazy cool. Can you talk a little bit about just that whole deal?
Well, Her Universe is two parts. It's a merchandise line for fangirls, but more importantly, it's a community. Because we launched in 2010, and at the time, the stereotype was that, this kind of sci-fi fantasy genre was just for the men and boys. And half of all sci-fi and fantasy fans are women. And, we were honestly being bullied for it. And I read story after story of women and girls being bullied for just being who we are. And I thought, you know what? We need to create a safe place where girls can step into the spotlight and be celebrated. It's a bully-free zone, and it's something that, to me is the utmost importance. So I don't care if you ever buy anything from us, but come and join the conversation.
And you could be a fangirl of the day.
Yes. Every single day we feature a new fangirl of the day. Have you been our fangirl of the day, Lorraine?
I don't think I have.
How?
Oh my gosh.
But I'm your fangirl of every day.
You are, but we're going to make that happen. We're going to make you fangirl of the day.
Sorry, guys.
No.
It's okay.
But I think
we have plenty of stuff.
Yeah, we got things.
Tailored for us.
Yeah,
got
that's
plenty.
kind of okay.
So y'all get, have all that. My question was, I'm so glad that you have this, thing that you've created because I was walking around. It's my first Comic Con. I'm a Comic Con firstie.
Welcome.
Is that what we call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, firstie is the safe one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a Comic Con firstie. And just walking around, I was so impressed with the amount of diversity that was here, and there were so many women, and so it's so great that you are saying, hey, we are here and creating a space that was so needed as well. And so you're a fashionista.
I try.
Yeah.
You're a fashionista.
This is my Star-Lord jacket. So, I'm gender bending Star-Lord.
All the snaps.
And then my Groot, hug a tree.
So cute.
Oh wait, no. Hug a tree.
that
I'm
works.
Groot.
Yeah.
And this T-shirt's made out of recycled water bottles. So we try to be socially conscious
Can I ask
and
a weird
cute at the same
question?
time. Yeah.
Can I feel what the T-shirt feels
Sure,
like? I don't
feel
know.
it.
What does that feel like, Ryan?
It feels like T-shirt.
Whoa.
Yeah?
There's a little, you could, the syntheticness a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's cool.
So can I feel your shirt as well?
Absolutely.
Come on,
I'm curious too.
dare
I
you.
asked first.
It's made out of 50% post-consumer water bottles. So I figured Groot would be proud.
That is amazing.
Lorraine, you should feel something.
Okay, let me
You
feel
should
this.
feel my shirt,
I
Lorraine.
was like, I'm just
Feel
gonna
my
get
shirt.
one. So
You're kind of saving the world through fashion.
I never thought of it that
You
way
are.
before,
Mind
but
blowing.
thanks for giving us a new tagline.
Yeah.
there you go.
Could that be my Marvel comic character?
Fashionista?
Could I be?
And she saves the world with fashion.
Fashion.
Yes!
Let's get that. Let's write it. Let's print it. I'll
Let's
draw.
do it.
You have
Stick
voiced a
figures.
Marvel superhero because you're not just a founder of a company, you also are a voiceover actress.
I will tell you, I was super thrilled. I do the voice. I'm most known for the voice of Ahsoka Tano on Star Wars: The Clone Wars, but it was my dream to be a part of the Marvel Universe. And I got to voice, a Dagger for Cloak and Dagger.
And you look
Cool.
a lot like Dagger.
In fact, when I saw
In
you
real
walking
life.
through the hallway, I thought that's who you were at first.
Oh, well, thanks. But no, it was really exciting to do that. And I actually can't say, but I'm about to go in on a new series and voice a new character. So I'm just thrilled to be part of the Marvel Universe, both as, in the entertainment side and also the licensing side.
Yeah. One of the we were talking about earlier outside before we did the interview, but it's not just the cool fashion stuff. There's also you're part of a whole line workout gear, right?
Yes. And it was actually inspired, not even with the need for workout gear. It was inspired by, all these characters that we love. I mean, for example, like Captain Marvel right now, I'm obsessed with.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to be Captain Marvel, but with that comes training. And, when I'm on the treadmill, sometimes I'm looking for some extra motivation.
Sure.
I mean, let's be real. So in my mind, I would often channel my inner superhero or the hero that I want to be, and I would turn my workouts into hero training. And, so that's when I thought it kind of started with the idea of hero training, and then I was like, well, we need cute clothes to go with this.
Yeah. That's
true.
So I actually pitched it to Kohl's, and they had never done it before. They had never done, licensed activewear for women. And they started with Marvel, and we did the Avengers last year. We did Iron Man, Captain America, and Black Widow. And this year we just released a new line, Spider-Man and Captain America. And, it does. It gives you that extra oomph when you're, trying to get that extra mile in.
That's legit because I have that Black Widow gear and I channel some inner Russian spyness and I'm just red room all day.
You are totally Black Widow.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
You guys, I have a lot of secrets.
Yeah, so that is the Marvel Hero Elite line through Kohl's. So you should definitely check that out.
Thanks. And there's some menswear
good,
and boys as well. So it's, it's really Marvel for the whole family.
That's fantastic.
I love
Marvel's
that.
for the whole family.
It is.
And Halloween is coming up. And you have some really cool cosplay dresses. It's so funny because whenever Ashley shows up, I just corner her and I'm like, but you have this and you have this. And I love it because, I do wear Marvel clothes all day, every day. But they're so fun and they're very wearable as, sort of everyday clothes, but also as costumes.
Thank you. Yes, I'm excited. I'm going to be wearing my Miss Marvel dress tomorrow. I saw, big props to the new Shop Disney site because they released a little girl's version of Miss Marvel.
That blew up.
Yes.
We showed that out. I saw it because I just randomly saw it and I was like, wait a minute. I don't know if people know about this.
Yeah.
Like little kids, this is the costume that we want.
Yes.
This is great.
It was so exciting to see it, but everyone complained. They were like, we need an adult version. And I was so excited because they didn't know that ours was already in production. And I'm like, yes, we did one too. So I'm just thrilled, characters like Miss Marvel and Spider-Gwen and Gwenpool. It's like, we get to play with these female characters that don't normally get love in terms of, the apparel and the merchandise.
Well, you're helping to revolutionize that and pioneer that. So hat goes off to you.
You're not wearing a hat, James.
Oh, well.
Can somebody get James a hat?
Somebody get me a hat.
See, my superhero character would have a hat for you.
Oh, me?
Yes.
See?
Yeah,
There you go.
Fashionista
Made out
would
of.
be like, I'd be like, thanks, Fashionista. Hats off to you. And see it wins.
Yep.
Then my line works. Otherwise, now it doesn't.
Yep.
Oh my
Thanks,
gosh.
Fran.
No problem.
I love it.
Speaking of more things that you do that I think are super, super awesome, you also make things of all sizes, and for little girls, for sort of standard women's sizing and plus sizing, and you reflect that in your models, and I just love it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just really just giving you props. But
I'm going to come here often when I'm feeling down.
Let's give you props
But it
and
is-
hats off. And
But I think I just love it because I know, how things are going to look on my body because you see it on a variety of women. When you were sort of choosing models, was that part of the whole mission?
Very much so. In the beginning, I was our only model because I was a cheap model.
I remember that.
I'm free.
I was free.
That's how I got this gig.
Yeah, but I will say it. For me, it was very important to show real fangirls in the clothes, and that means of all shapes and sizes. Short, tall, plus size. Petite size, kids. So it's really, really important to me that we find. Just kind of real girls, and we show all sizes. And we will be venturing into kids next year. That's all I can say.
Very cool.
So Marvel fans will be very excited about that. That's all I can say. Just yet. But stay tuned. I think you'll like it. I think you'll really like it. Fingers crossed. But yeah, we're also working a lot more with Torrid. The plus size fashion brand, and they have a new site called Torrid Fangirl because I feel like plus size fangirls for so long were just left out completely. And I know for us, it's not that we didn't want to, but we couldn't. From a manufacturing standpoint, I didn't have the manufacturing capabilities, the right factories. Because one thing I want to point out, and not to get too much into the business, but I think it's important to know that Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, we go through the strictest of strict audits to get our product made. So when you buy a Marvel product, when you buy a Disney or Star Wars product, know that it's coming from a really, for lack of a better word, I have con brain, legit factory where they, the workers are treated fairly, and we take great pride in that. So I'm actually thrilled I get the chance to share that because I just didn't have the right factories for it. Now, thanks to Torrid, we're doing lots together. We have some really cute Marvel pajama sets that I just saw that are really fun. So lots of Marvel designs coming in all sizes.
That's so great. You guys, I am talking about the old con days a lot today.
Yes.
But when I was a kid, I would go to conventions, and I think in general, there are a lot of XL t-shirts that are like men's XL t-shirts that, people throw out. And I have a bunch of them still from when I was a little kid that I like, you wear them as a nightshirt or whatever when you're a tiny kid, but I just think it's so cool that, kids now have a place where they can get those kinds of items and have female cuts. It's a big deal for me.
Legit lady pajamas for Marvel.
Yeah.
It was a lack.
It really was. I have to say, we have some kind of key retail partners. We work a lot with Disney. Obviously, Box Lunch Gifts is another one. They're really venturing out into offering more for kids because they're really, if you think about it, for kids, especially for girls, for the longest time, it was really just costumes. And girls especially, like, they couldn't get a Miss Marvel costume until now. So it's really exciting. Next year, I think, is going to be a big year for even the younger fans.
Sure.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So great.
So do you also teach other folks how to get involved in like creating their own costumes? I hear there's like a fashion contest or something that you do in San Diego Comic Con.
Yes,
Yeah?
we do a geek couture fashion show, and I know in the beginning it was like an oxymoron, geek couture,
But it works.
Yeah, now it's a thing. Like people know what it is,
Yeah.
and it's a design competition where we pick 2 winners. So there's 25 designers, and we pick 2 winners, and they get to design a Her Universe collection for Hot Topics. And the first collection was actually an Avengers collection, and it was one of the most successful collections in Hot Topics history. So it's really providing a professional opportunity for fans.
Yeah, didn't it sell out like the day it debuted, I think, because it was supposed to be a limited series, right?
Well, for the longest time, people said that fangirls wouldn't buy product made for them. And I
doesn't
think
make
we're
any sense.
proving them wrong. And so, it's like if you want change, honestly, the best way to prove it is with your dollars for the
Yeah.
merchandise.
That's very true.
And I'm so just proud of our community in general because it was never about the money. It was about making this world for everyone. Because these stories, I mean, you guys talk about all the time, these stories, you can't put a gender on these stories. These
No.
stories are for everyone. And that's we're getting there. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. And I hope there becomes a day where nobody even questions a little girl that's in a, costume. It's like, why are you wearing that?
Yeah, we had a really great experience this morning. There was this little girl, Susan, dressed up as Daredevil, holding a little Rocket Raccoon plushie.
Oh my
She was like, let's see what you can do. And she pulls out batons, and she's
she
just
got her
like,
little Billy
she was the
Clubs.
best.
Oh my gosh, it was so cute.
I seek out all the mini cosplayers and I follow them on Instagram. They're just the cutest.
Actually, speaking of the con, where can fans find you here at the convention? Are you doing any panels? And of course, I'm sure there's plenty of product on the floor.
Yes, we've partnered for several years now with the official Reed store. So right when you walk in the lobby, in the official Reed Pop store, you'll see actually our Marvel dresses. We have the Gwenpool dress here, the Miss Marvel dress, and the Spider-Gwen dress. And so you'll see some of our Marvel stuff, some of our product, and then we have a panel tomorrow at noon at the Hudson Mercantile. But I love these conventions. It's it's a chance. People often ask, they're like, "What's your secret? How do you know what to make?" And I say, the fans. Like we just ask. Like
What do you want?
it's me on social media. It's a very small group. My fellow fangirl Savannah, and we literally we want to know, what do you want, and we'll try to make it happen. This Star-Lord jacket is because girls ask for it. So yeah, that's the secret, is being here on the floor, talking to the fans and interacting.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, where can fans find you online?
They can go to our website is heruniverse.com, and I'm pretty much at Her Universe on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook is the Her Universe official fan page. So yeah, come and join the conversation and join the community.
And they hear you as Dagger. Where would they have to?
That was Ultimate Spider-Man, and then an upcoming show that'll probably be out next year.
We'll leave it at that.
Oh,
Little
secrets.
teaser. Yeah.
Secrets. Thank you so much for being with us. It was so good to see you.
Thanks, Fashionista.
Thank you. Thanks. I'm gonna go build my new costume.
Yeah.
Right?
There
I
you
gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
And
need
we're
your
gonna
help later,
just-
Fashionista.